Hi, my name is Grace Michael, and this is presentation one. So, the piece that I chose is called No Feelings by Damien Hirst. It is a sculpture and it was made in 1989. So, the principles of art that I'm going to talk about is shape, texture, and space. So, for shape, obviously, it's all the medicine that's in the cabinet, but you have all of these different shapes. Like you have the boxes all stacked up together, you have the bottles that are all lined up, and something interesting about that is like almost everything has a duplicate. So like there's multiple of all of these bottles, there's multiple of all these boxes that are stacked up. For texture, all of the medicine is very close together, and so it really made me think about what it would feel like if I touched it. And I could almost like imagine like running my hand across and like feeling all the bottles and like touching all the boxes and stuff. So for space, there's almost no space. But where there is space, it's very like open. Like down here, there's a space. And it really allows you to remember that it's like a cabinet and it's not just like a warehouse, or not like a warehouse, but like a shelf with a bunch of medicine on it. And so the principle of design that I'm going to be talking about is balance, pattern, and unity. So for balance, obviously there is like dark bottles on the bottom and there's white bottles on the top. And this really like helps break it up, because I feel like if the whole piece was just these white or just these dark, it would make it not as interesting. And like there's different focal points in each of the halves. And it really like balances it out, yeah. Um, for pattern, there is a lot of repetition that happens in the bottles and in the boxes. So like, there's all of these bottles that are the same, all next to each other. So I think that creates the pattern, because I feel like if all of these bottles were like just everywhere and they weren't all together the same, it would look like chaotic. But since they're together, it gives like a nice pattern. For unity, whenever I first saw this piece, I was like, they're so close together that I don't think I could fit anything else in this cabinet. Like they're just perfectly fit together. And if you look on the different halves, like the white half has like a similar color scheme with like red and yellow, and then the bottom is like black, white, and blue mostly. So I think that helps with the unity of the piece. So for the conclusion, this piece for me was all about like being medicated and having to take medicine, and the title being No Feelings was really like portraying that he was taking so much medicine that he didn't think that he could like have control over his own like feelings and emotions, which kind of struck a personal chord with me, because I did have to take medicine for anxiety. And whenever I first got put on it, I was very suspicious. I didn't think that it was going to work at all. But then it started helping me like get over anxiety, but I can also understand how it can be scary if you're taking way like all that kind of medicine. Thank you.